Hey, since we're talking life insurance here, if you already have purchased a policy, maybe long ago or recently done so, has anybody ever really taught you about the power of the beneficiary status within inside of a life insurance policy? Anyhow, we kind of call this the way that you can rule from the grave. And what I mean by that is, when you set up a life insurance policy, there's a couple of different designations within inside of a policy. Okay. One of them is you have the owner. Okay. Generally, the owner is the same as the insured. And then you have your beneficiary status. Okay. Now, there's a couple of different beneficiary statuses that are out there. Generally, what most people do is they'll set up a primary beneficiary. And then if something was to happen to that primary beneficiary, they want to have, or you'd want to make sure that you have at least a contingent beneficiary set up. Because what would happen is if something was to happen, say, with both you and the primary insured, so say it was, you and one of your children, something happened on a vacation, to both of you at the same time, you would definitely want that death benefit to go to the next in line. Okay. Now, you could also set this up to where you can have multiple primary beneficiaries, which means whoever's left at the time that you pass away, whatever that death benefit amount would be split evenly between those primary beneficiaries. Okay. And you can also set it up too to where each person gets a specific amount. And sometimes we could do that as well, or even set it up to where, they would receive payments over an X amount of time as that death benefit. So there's many different ways to set this up, but the one thing you do want to do, and I see this all the time, is that a lot of people have purchased a life insurance policy many moons ago, right? And they have not changed that beneficiary who they had. So I've seen where an ex-spouse, was still listed as the primary beneficiary, right? I've seen where, I've just seen crazy things where, anyhow, the last thing you want to do is when you pass away, that insurance company, by contract, is going to deliver that money to whoever it is that you have listed as your beneficiary in order from primary down to contingent. And so the last thing you'd want to do is have your ex-spouse or have a partner that passed away or your spouse that may have passed away on there as a beneficiary. So when that time comes for that check to get delivered, it's not going to anybody and it's going to end up being settled in your estate, which then become a whole mess on its own. So if you're interested in doing a review to find out, if you're currently set up properly with your beneficiaries, or if you just need some help changing the beneficiaries on the policy that you have, go ahead and give us a call. My phone number direct is 203-528-1214, or you can go ahead and click Learn More below, send us a question or send us a text, and we'd be able to respond to you, set up a time that we could talk, and see if we can help you out. Again, Chris Banner here, Flagship Legacy. Take care, stay safe and healthy.